Hey crafty people, in this video we're going to be talking about hooks. I've got three types of hooks here in front of us. There are other kinds and I'll get into that. I've got the most basic here. It's a metal hook. You can get this kind of hook anywhere like Walmart, Michael's, anywhere like that. These two are more expensive and you can either get them online or your local yarn shop. So what are the main differences between these hooks? Well, first of all, let's look at the throat of the hooks. So this plastic one is an inline hook as well as this wooden one. And this metal one is a tapered throat. So it goes in evenly, tapering in, getting smaller to the tip of the hook, evenly all around. With an inline hook, it is basically even all the way, as you can see. It's even. And then you've got a slit going up to the actual hook where the yarn's going to catch. I do prefer an inline hook versus the tapered hook. I find it holds the yarn better and the yarn doesn't slip off as easily. However, we should also look at the angle of the slit. For example, this one is very shallow, and even though these hooks are the same size, 9mm, and they would be used for very thick yarn, I find this hook will hold the yarn much better because there's space for that thick yarn, whereas this one doesn't have so much space and the yarn does tend to slip out. The other thing to consider is the tip of the hook. Something more rounded like this, although it has a bit of a tip, but it's still a lot more rounded. If your stitches are tight, it's hard to get into them. I do prefer more of a tip on the head of my hook. What else? The handle. Something like this will hurt your hand eventually, probably. No guarantees, but it probably will. You can get like a little cover for your handle portion that will make it more ergonomic. This one is already designed to be ergonomic, so the handle is wider. It's got a rubber spot here, rubber grip, so it's a little cushier and your hand just feels more comfortable. There are hooks that come with larger handles. There are also Tunisian hooks that are either extremely long because of how many stitches you're picking up and working, or they have a cord attached to them. I don't have one of those because I don't do Tunisian crochet. When you're just starting, I do recommend going for the simplest, cheapest hook first, because crocheting can be an expensive hobby, especially when you take into account all of the yarn and things like that, all of the little bits and bobs and cute things that you'll eventually want to get. So before you feel like you can commit that amount of money on a hobby, go for a simple hook that is widely available. And if you love the hobby as much as I do, then you can invest a bit more. All right, I hope this helps.